Oh man, we're live already. Just like that. Do we... Looks like... It looks like someone handled the Discord for me. I appreciate it. Oh no, it's just
Kind
Zed.
of.
It's just Zed bullied me. Oh my gosh. Everybody, it's totally...
I'm explicitly not bullying you.
It's because you wrote it there. That means that you're not bullying me. I got it. All right, let's get this done. It is week 2, but gym 3. I'm Hugh of Pokeboomers infamy, and the strength in me honors the strength in all of you. I'm joined, as always, by my fellow host, the Pokeboomers themselves, Big Vimbert.
Hello, hello, hello.
And Zedward.
No introduction needed.
Oh man, there it
Wow.
is. Wow. Big shout out to Pinnacle in the chat. What's going on, buddy? It's been a week. It's been a day for me. Sorry for the late start, everybody. But we're back. We're going. We're getting her on the show. So I think we can just roll right into our weekly recap. Yeah.
Yeah, may as well.
There you go. Zed, why don't you kick it off, buddy?
All right, I'll kick it off. So, here's how my week went. I did it all in one stream this week. I started out at the Sprout Tower because I had not done that yet. I had skipped it previously. And Huge, my shiny furret, cleared it all by himself in one go. Obviously, because he was like 16 and they were like level 3. Then I went back to Azalea Town and I did the rival battle. It did not go the way I had planned it. When I was planning it in my mind before I started streaming, I was planning on using Rattata the whole time because I thought my Rattata had bite. And he
That's
had
where
a
it came
Ghastly. And then I thought I'd just Hyperfang the rest of them. But that did not work because it did not have bite. So I had to rethink my strategy, but it still went well. There wasn't any problems. Then I went into the forest where I caught Jaeger the Weedle. And I actually ended up being grateful for that because I could quickly turn it into a Beedrill and teach it cut, so I didn't have to waste cut on anyone else.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then when I got to Goldenrod City, I had some interesting additions to my team. I caught Lockjaw, the Snubble, on the route right below the city. And I got the egg from the daycare and hatched it and got Tyrogue from that one. And
I forgot about that.
yeah, I named him Deadlift. I went all the way back to Azalea Town to hatch him, for anyone wondering. So that was my encounter for Azalea Town. Mm-hmm. And finally, I went to the game corner and I purchased Abra, and I named him Mad Catter.
I wanted to pause because I wanted to pick me and the audience wanted to pick your brain. What made you choose the Abra over the Eevee, potentially, you think?
I mean, the fact that we could do the impossible Evos definitely helped.
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely looking at both Espeon and Alakazam, kind of comparing the two.
Yeah.
I liked Umbreon, but since I set my game time off a little bit, playing it for the nighttime is kind of hard for me.
There you go.
So I wasn't going to get Umbreon. And Espeon and Alakazam have like almost the exact same stats.
Do they? Okay.
It really, it's very, very similar. They're not like exactly the same, but like more or less it's the same concept.
I'd argue that Alakazam gets better coverage over Espeon then too.
That's kind of what it came down to.
Okay.
I like the move pool of Alakazam better. They even like naturally learn almost like very similar moves like Recover and Psychic and stuff like that, you know.
Big
All
Moonlight.
the classics.
Big Moonlight though. Come on.
I mean, Moonlight and Recover is the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, so Mad Catter is pretty great. Deadlift though has been nothing but dead weight. I got him to level 20 painstakingly, and I evolved him, and he turned into a Hitmontop, which I thought was cool.
Oh shit! Really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know you got it
Yeah.
on top.
The odds of that are not great. And I got him there. But throughout the entire time of leveling up to level 20 and his evolution, he did not learn one single move, especially not a fighting move. And I looked it up, and I think like the next time he learns a fighting move is like at level 50. So we threw his ass in a box. And so then I leveled up Rattata to level 20, planning to evolve him. But then I accidentally hit the cancel button, so now I'm stuck with Rattata and not Raticate on my team.
I will confess, I giggled a little bit when I saw that when I was lurking in your chat.
I really needed someone to overlevel this week, and no one could throw me a bone.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. I'm looking at you, Matt. Or you. I'm looking at you.
Oh my gosh, you just gave away my real name to all the viewers. I'm just kidding. It's fine.
So anyway, I'll wrap it up with my battle on Whitney. Plan went perfectly. I thought I had the battle of the week, but then you guys went after me, but I'll let you get into that. But anyway, my plan was mostly to use Reflect and combine that with my Onyx's high defense. And Onyx would just spam Mud Slap. She did use Attract, which really drug it out. So it was a very long process of using Mud Slaps, but I did eventually get 3 on her before I had to switch. And then I managed to paralyze her with Butterfree and get him out safely. And then at that point, she was pretty much done for. And I finished it off with Trainwreck, my Bayleaf, with a couple Razor Leafs.
Razor
Nice.
Leaf, pretty cool grass move. That
Yep.
trigger. I think the theme for Zed's playthrough of Gen 2 is that we ragged on Bayleaf way too hard. That fucking Pokemon's doing work, man. Or Chikorita.
It really
like,
badly underestimated Reflect.
yeah.
And then there's, everything else it can do.
Yeah, like
I am enjoying my decision.
I think also the Reflect was a big thing that I underestimated too. Like I didn't respect the utility it brings in a PvP situation as well. Like I like recognized its value in PvE, but until like last week when we battled it, I was like, this Bayleaf's a fucking problem. But all right, Vim,
All
you
right.
want to break her down
Yeah,
for
I
us?
guess that brings it to me. I started off my week immediately going into the rival battle, who I T-posed on with no losses. And then I headed into the forest, where through big brain use of repels and precise movement, I swiftly moved through there, got Headbutt, and headbutted a tree for Weedle,
Hey.
who I named Myru, and will probably be leaving in the PC box. Moved through there, got to Route 34 where I caught Robert the Drowsy and was horrified at his stats. In Goldenrod City, I did some shopping, mixed it up with trainers in the underground, all the expected stuff. Route 35, I got 4 duplicate encounters on headbutt trees,
Oof.
which was stressing me out. So in desperation, I moved to fish just to try and get something, where I duped Stout because I fished up a Magikarp. So that wasn't great. In the national park, I determined through some quick research that I couldn't get an encounter at the time I was at, so I didn't encounter anything there. Did fight the trainers, clean up on all the items there. Moved to Route 36, managed to headbutt and execute out of the tree, who I was fighting with my Ekans, the boss, who took one look at him, said, "There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield," and crit him to death with Poison Sting from about 60% health. So
Oh no.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So basically, like, no encounters for me. It was great. I declared Double Down before I went into Whitney's gym with the boys Hoot Hoot and Slowpoke in reserve. I led with Goose, who took a beating thanks to some bad luck with Double Slap and Metronome, but managed to take down Clefairy. And then I had a very, very memey battle against Geotank. Geotank.
Geotank. With Unholy Fusion. Science we've gone too far.
It's like that website where you could mash 2 Pokemon together.
Exactly. The fusion rod.
No, I put out Mizuki, my Geodude, who is also female, and so, a track wouldn't work because neither of the Pokemon swang that way. And Miltank proceeded to land only about 3 attacks amidst all my mud slap spam, and she never used milk drink, so my battle was short and somewhat anticlimactic, but I was not complaining.
The big lactose intolerant milk tank.
Yup.
I was really surprised it didn't, because it was like at half health.
Yeah, it
And,
was at
like,
half health and trying to spam Stomp against a Geodude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on here? No, it was good.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but wasn't complaining. But that was my week.
I will say I didn't get tuned into much of your guys' streams. I had stuff on Sunday and then Wednesday, but like I didn't know you like had all those encounter disasters. That makes it feel better about mine.
Yeah, I just channeled the energy from our soul lock that we did from PB Gaiden.
Let's go.
To just screw up every encounter.
Hell yeah. All right, I think that just leaves me, right? Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know how this. So I came into this week tilted over last week. Like losing 2 to Bugsy was like a harsh toke, you know. I think I was still on that tilt train a little bit, but I went in there and smacked my rival, and him having a jeez. I'm more ready for a Bayleaf now thanks to the PvP last week, so it wasn't a huge issue. But I also repelled my way through the forest to get headbutt. And then I came back to go headbutt trees like on Route 33 was the one I skipped initially last week. And I got a Spearow out of that, which is fine. Spearow's good. We named it Jericho for Chris Jericho. Then I went back into the forest and I headbutted a tree and a Pinko dropped out. However, I just threw balls at it as fast as I could until it self-destructed, and it self-destructed, but I had Ghastly out, so I actually had a bomb defusal. The first time I tried that in a Gen 2 Nuzlocke, I definitely lost a Pokemon trying to catch a Pinko to headbutt, but...
Oh, that's so awful.
Yeah, because he learns he has Tackle and self-destruct, so it's a 50% chance he's going to self-destruct, and...
Oof.
Like, looking back at it, I probably should have taken another encounter in the forest, but I was dead set on getting spikes. And maybe I'm overvaluing spikes, or maybe I'm not.
I don't think you are. Just judging by how last week went for PvP, we switch a lot.
Yeah.
I think it could be quite valuable given the ways. Yeah,
but,
like our After Dark and everything was just going. Yeah.
However, you got the big Hitmontop, though. You can rapid spin those things away.
Yeah, that boy ain't ever coming out of the box.
Oh, no. The cursed Hitmontop. Poor Hitmontop.
Alas.
So I got out of the forest where disaster struck. So like, I'm still pretty tilted because I should reiterate, I lost my Geodude in Bugsy. I lost a Pidgey and a Geodude, and the Geodude was a harsh toe because all my Pokemon are male at this point, and I lost the Geodude who was gonna come in, who's gonna switch in and out with Onix to like eat a Trax basically. And that was my plan before Bugsy. So I'm like, fuck, I need some big encounters. And then Route 35, I get the 5% fucking Ditto as my first encounter. So we catch the Ditto. And after that, I go up. We went to the national park where the bug catching contest was rigged. The host paid off the bug catching contest people, and I ended up with a Weedle. The other, my co-host, they paid him off. It was an inside job.
Poké dollars well spent.
It was Poké dollars well spent, yeah. So I got a Weedle there. And then that was the end of my first day.
Wait, hold on. I gotta say something. The worst part was that they were naming off all the people, and like they got up to the first place winner is, and they hadn't named you yet. So I was like, oh wow, you won.
Yeah.
and then it named another person. I was like, oh.
Ooh. Yeah. Not only was it a Weedle, it was a bad Weedle, folks. I didn't place in the bug catching contest. Oh. So then we bring ourselves to Thursday yesterday. I go and I get off work and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do some of the boring grinding off stream. First encounter, we pull our second shiny in PB history. We get a shiny Bellsprout, shiny female Bellsprout named Tajiri. And yeah, that's not great. That's pretty harsh toke. But we also got an Execute last week as well. We got that from our Azalea Town Headbutt Tree encounter. So we used that too. And then I cleared out all the gym cleaners. We declared double down. I taught Onyx, Rocky, bigger Rocky. I taught him Mud Slap. But in our little interim, when we took a break between season 1 and season 2, I was watching Games Done Quick. I can't remember who the guy that did it, but they were doing Pokemon Crystal, and I saw one of the strategies. That's where I learned the raid strategy for the first gym that I did. Oh. And then the second strategy, I didn't do it because he does the Fury Cutter trick against the rival against Whitney, but he was like way over leveled at that point. But then he does the thing for Whitney. I'm like, all right, here's the plan. I'm going to give Crocodile, give Hitman the Quick Claw, and if Clefairy lets me get Fury Cutter going, if Quick Claw procs, like I one-shot the miltank. And first turn, double slap, cool, Fury Cutter goes off. Next turn, double slap, cool, Fury Cutter goes off. Next turn, Mimic, Clefairy learns Fury Cutter goes off. And then I believe the Quick Claw proc the next turn because I killed it the next turn. Oh no, I was just faster than Clefairy, excuse me. Then Miltank comes out, and I'm like, holy fuck. If Quick Claw procs, I kill Miltank. Almost 100% sure. And not only did Quick Claw proc, but I crit hit too, so I just one-shotted the Miltank with Crocodile. And then I was within 3 EXP of level 21 of over-leveling, so within 3 EXP, I was.
I'm getting mad all over again.
I could tell the vibe from my other hosts. I could feel the chat waves. I was like, oh, they were hoping there'd be blood. They were hoping that I would overlevel or something, but no.
I didn't want blood, but like I said, I have a level 20 Rat-a-tat right now who needed some help.
But no, it's probably one of my. Like I said there, I was like, there was a shitty week last week, and then this week started off. I was already tilted, but I like I said, I could go 0-2 in PvP tonight, and I'll be riding that Miltank high all season probably. Just being able to pull that off because my Crocodile's male, so I forgot to mention that point too for the viewers that my Crocodile is susceptible to attract. So Clefairy could have attracted me and fucked the whole program up, but it didn't. So. But speaking of
the only male starter,
yeah, which is not how it should work. It should be like everybody should be male, and then like maybe we have one female. But
don't Zed and I just get weird like RNG because we caught the same type of Nidoran when that was like almost an impossibility.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
But speaking of no blood, we can go right to our honoring the fallen because all crunchberries, I mean, no deaths. None of us had any.
No deaths on a Whitney week.
On the Whitney week, I was like,
definitely not what anyone would have expected.
I said the message like when I was getting ready to leave work. I was like, wait, did none of us have any deaths? Because and they're like, I guess not. So we will not have to pay the toll to the ferryman this week.
How about instead of that, we talk about the crazy fact that we're only 3 gyms in when we already have 2 shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I'm not in love with the fact that I'm going to be stuck with a Weeping Bell until it dies or we get to Kanto. Vim pointed it out to me on the stream last night because I have only played Crystal in Gen 2. So I thought the getting the phone numbers for stones was a thing in all of them, but that is not the case. That is only a Crystal thing. And I was just like, That was the other heartbreaker last night too. I was like, I'm stuck with a fucking Weeping Bell. Like execute, it hurts because I don't get an Executor until Kanto, but I can bench him. It's fine. He can just go in the PC until I can make him an Executor. But that Weeping Bell is in the fucking party or Bellsprout right now, but it'll be a Weeping Bell next week.
This is your karma for starting the impossible evolutions rule.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
It's because it's my karma for memeing on Shogun the entirety of Gen 1.
Alas, poor Shogun.
Shogun's like, I will come back to haunt you in Gen 2, and he did, yeah.
There will come a time when you think you're happy and safe.
Oh, God. But the good news is, I didn't delete Vine Whip off of him this time. So we got that going for us so far.
I was waiting for you to do it just for the meme, for the content.
That would have been great.
Yeah, I wish I would have got it before I taught Totodile or Crocodile cut, though. That would have been pretty fucking neat. But we got Crocodile cut. Big brain. We just got to get to Blackthorn, right? That's the last city's name?
Sounds right.
Yeah, we just gotta get there to
forget.
delete that. We can do that in Gen 2. I'll give Gen 2 that. Being able to delete HMs, pretty fucking sweet.
It's a nice change.
Alright, so, follow along. I will start... We'll do J-Bob's first. Short and sweet. Big J-Bob, Avalon attempts. He said... After a brutal loss during training, I went to fight Whitney. The battle was fierce. I lost 3 Pokemon during the battle. That's it.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yep.
don't even
That
know which
sounds like a
ones, huh?
Whitney. That sounds like a Whitney.
That's how I expected Whitney to go for all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the people paid to see this
Yeah,
week from us. We're
exactly.
like, how about we don't?
It's okay.
Well-
There's always next week.
True. I've got the follow along from Inception. He says, following the Bugsy beatdown, yes, his name is Bugsy. I don't know why you all call him Bugsley. I went to the Ilex forest and caught an Oddish named Oddball. Outside the forest on Route 34, I caught an Abra named Savathun. Picked up the egg and backtracked back to Azalea so I could hatch the egg, which turned into a shiny smoochum named Mrs. Popo. Caught a Pidgey Route
Oh, no.
34, and to be honest, I don't remember its name right now. I participated and, of course, won the bug catching contest with a pincer named Tommy
Holy.
Gun. Yeah. Returned to Goldenrod where I
Wow.
didn't have too much trouble with Whitney.
Pincer and Shiny Smoochum.
The shiny egg's
That's big.
a 1 in 16th, so but it's still a shiny. But
I would have been happy with another Jinx on my team
That's
after
what-
last season.
that's what we were talking. We were talking to him. I was talking to him at least earlier. I'm like, yeah, like we were all. When it was in the chat, we were like, yeah, we memed on Jinx quite a bit, but if that thing had a psychic TM, that Jinx would have been a big fucking problem. Like in Gen
It was
1.
already kind of a problem.
It was already a
last time.
problem.
It's probably less of a big deal in Gen 2 because of the special split, but,
Oh, okay. Yep. I didn't even think about that.
but
Suffers
still,
the drowsy
like,
problem.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask. Was your Drowsy's DVs just like the worst too?
I didn't even bother trying to calculate it out. I just looked at the raw stats and it was like, you're barely in double-digit special attack. Get out of
Ooh.
here.
Oof. Yeah.
Wow.
At, level 10 or 11 or whatever it was at.
The highest DV
Wow.
my Drowsy that I caught this week had was 4.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was real bad. But Zed, who did you have for?
Yeah, so I'll read off bot lanes. This is bot lane's first nuzlocke with us. He says, update, this week was a lot less stressful than it would be. Had a surprisingly effective strategy for me, which was Poison Powder, Reflect, and Defense Curl Geodude. Turned out to be very effective. In the meantime, we have had very little success with gambling, still trying to take out that lucky slots.
Yeah, I forgot about the lucky slot. You gotta go in the morning though, right before 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, might have to do a little bit.
Otherwise,
Of that.
there's just a man there who's like, no, you don't get to use it.
Might have to do that tomorrow when I stream.
I didn't know about any of that.
Well, there you go. All right, and then I had our last follow along. I have Big Mon Style, the original 6, our reigning PB Grand Prix champion. I was lucky to find my cut mule this week with Weedle. I then went on to catch Abra in Route 34, then ran mail in the National Park, and I became a 1%er by catching the fabled Yanma on Route 35.
Wow.
I'm
Whitney's,
sorry.
yeah, exactly. Whitney's fight wasn't a problem after I stacked 6 curses with Slowpoke on her for Clefairy, then proceeded to sweep the Slowpoke
Jesus.
sleep.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
I believe in Slowpoke.
I do too. Slowpoke's a pretty good Pokemon.
Yanma's
Yep.
cool. I didn't know that was an option. There.
Yanma's not cool, bro. What are you talking about? maybe like
That is cool.
maybe like aesthetically cool, sure.
Yeah, it's got a good design, but
But I don't think it has any moves, does it? Sorry, I'm fixing my chair on stream. It's driving me
It's
nuts.
got Sonic Boom. I
Oh,
think.
perfect. There you go.
ideal. What more could you need?
That guaranteed, what, 20 damage? Pretty good.
Spicy.
Yan Mega is cool. The original 6 chimes in the chat. Yan Mega
Yeah.
is cool.
And Yon Mega is good, I think.
Well,
It's a-
just a Mega evolve it then, 6. What are you doing? Why are you fucking around?
Yeah. No, not Mega Yanma. Yon Mega. That's its evolution.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know, guys. At level 37 in Crystal only, it learns Wing Attack.
oh shit. There you go. There you go. And Crystal, holy cool. I'm glad.
Too bad. I'm pretty sure it's a special attacker. So that
Also,
probably isn't great.
Also, now that we're moving to the 4th gym, I just want to go on record and say that Crystal is just a better version. There's no, like, it's not yellow. It's just, like, there's no downsides. You don't get Mareep, which is a harsh toke, but...
That is harsh. That was... When I was choosing, it was like... But Mareep? Like, it was a hard decision.
Yeah, had I remembered the stuff about stones, I definitely would have snapped up Crystal.
That's what I was...
Draft.
I was wondering, like, when you picked Silver, I was like, weird flex, but okay.
It was 100% for the early Ekans meme.
There you go. Believe in the memes, baby. Believe in the memes.
For the content.
All right.
Well, I think that that just leaves going to war then. Yes.
I think we just got a PvPs. The choice for me. Throw the big cheer.
And if you haven't seen this before, this is us loading our actual teams from our Nuzlocke files into Pokemon Showdown, where we go head-to-head for some more points. Up first, we have Zed and Hugh.
Did you send me a battle invite? Are we bad?
Oh, just a second.
Oh, man.
It got mad at
Fired.
me. I don't know why.
Did it get mad at you like it got mad at me today? Where it just deleted my team, 10 minutes before we were started?
No, it didn't do that.
If you were wondering why our slight delay tonight... Yeah.
Yeah, was it great? Was it pretty harsh?
It's just balancing itself out from Hugh getting away with literal speedrunner tactics versus Whitney.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, all right, let's bring her back down a couple pegs. All right, we're in.
And I am in as well. In the gold corner, we have Hugh leading off with X-Pac, the Gyarados. And Zed in the crystal corner leading off with, of course, Trainwreck, the Bayleaf. Gentlemen, let's have a good, clean fight.
I should have known that when the level cap was 20 this week, you were going to pull out a Gyarados.
I know 2 of their Pokemon in every one of your guys' team. That's it.
Oh dear. Alright, Headbutt going out. Early damage clocked on Trainwreck, but Trainwreck gets that reflect up, of course. As HBK the Execute and Rocky the Onyx come out. Switches on both sides.
Mm-hmm. Wow, wee, wow, whoa.
Indeed. Mud Slap
Oh.
resisted, but we do get that accuracy down as Reflect goes up on Hugh's side.
Well, wee, wow, whoa.
Oh no, I'm the only one without Reflect. A couple swaps to Hitman, the Croconaw, and Mad Catter, the Kadabra. Oh! Swap to John Cena, who eats a Thunder Punch for huge damage.
A mistake was made.
Mm-hmm. Reflect does fade from Zedward's side of the field. It keeps going with Ice Punch. Wow. Finishing off John Cena.
Yes. This is the coverage I wanted.
So this
I am afraid.
So this is a big problem, by the way.
Yeah.
Very well.
Hitman coming back out.
I think you just sweep me, if I'm being honest right now.
Oh no.
Ooh, surviving the big cut.
Big cut.
33% damage. But Reflect is gone. But Hitman at very low health. Ooh, perhaps predicting a swap. He slaps a Confusion onto Rocky the Onyx for big damage.
Oh, fuck.
And
yeah,
finishes
that's
it off with a second Confusion. Mad Catter going ham here. Can he be stopped? Execute. HBK looking to take a swing at it. Fire Punch!
Yeah.
Additional coverage as Mad Catter gets seated. That
Are
is
you
a
guys not
terrifying...
watching my stream or what?
I didn't
Apparently,
get to watch your streams. Yeah, no, this is bad.
apparently not close enough. I knew you had a Kadabra, but I didn't know about this. That is terrifying. HBK goes down. X-Pac coming back out.
It's like the only gen that you can do it. I guess one maybe, but because they're still all special moves.
Yeah.
Physical moves.
I see.
Oh,
Thunder
God.
Punch surviving despite that ×4 weakness. Headbutt finishing off Mad Catter, but Hugh down 3 Pokemon to Zed's just 1. As there's Big Huge,
Big
one of our 2
Huge.
shinies. Huge going first with that headbutt. It's the classic headbutt war you came here to see, ladies, gentlemen, and other configurations of being. Huge is faster, X-Pack goes down. It's shiny v shiny. Huge versus Tajiri?
Tajiri.
Tajiri?
Yep.
Headbutt goes out. Sleep Powder whiffs. Tajiri probably survived. Yep, thanks to that berry. But there's the flinch.
Lunch money
Tajiri
taken.
goes down. Ooh. Hitman! Look out, he's gonna headbutt you!
Holy. GG. Yeah.
Wow.
Nope. Didn't do any recon this weekend. It shows. All right. That means I pass the stick over to Big Vimbert. Is it Vimbert?
I'm in danger! I sent you a challenge, Zed.
Oh, watch that.
We're in.
As I'm rapidly considering the Espeon choice. Reconsidering the Espeon choice. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Crystal Corner, in the Crystal Palace, we have Zedward leading with that tried and true Trainwreck the Bayleaf. And in the Silver Corner, we got Vimbert with now the Zubat. Gentlemen, let's go to war. There's the Reflect, Bite, Chomping. Doing a solid 12%. However, that Reflect is now up. Here comes Bloodsport, the Butterfree Confuse Ray going out. Bloodsport's confused.
Confused Ray this time.
Here's Makoto the Flaffy coming in on the Confusion,
Flaffy.
soaking it up for 21% of its damage. Bloodsport.
I was a little surprised you didn't bring your Flaffy.
Yeah, I was going to until I got a shiny Bellsprout, so that was the thing that kind of fuck that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here comes Rocky the Onyx and the switch predicted.
Oh.
Here comes Q. Ads again. The switches again. Sunspore manages to find its mark on Trainwreck though.
Damn. Vim's got strategies this week.
I've been observing carefully.
Oh, Quilava Goose comes out. Trainwreck reapplies that Reflect as we move into turn 7. Rocky
Smoke
coming
screen?
out. There's
Yep,
the smoke
there it is.
screen.
Saw that one coming.
And yet,
Smoke screen. Rocky staying in, going down twice. The Mud Slap manages to connect through 2 smoke screens, dropping the accuracy down by 1.
Who can play this game?
it's true.
The boss, Atkins, comes out, and here's the shiny boy, Huge. Headbutt going out, 54% damage. Attract, uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Huge is in love. I mean, who doesn't love the boss from Snake Eater, am I right? Big
Gotta
Trainwreck
get
the
the
Bailey
penises
comes
out
out.
of here.
Uh-oh. The dig.
Oh.
Dig's allowed in Gen 2. Things I learned
It
just
is.
now. Dig, however, Bloodsport immunes it. Courtesy of that flying type. Stunspore goes out, finds its mark. Headbutt from the boss, excuse me. The boss being paralyzed now. Confusion super effective, bringing it down to 44% HP. However, he gets out another headbutt. Critical hit from Confusion enough to take the boss down as we see our first loss of this match. Here comes Mizuki, the Geodude. The MVP of Invert's Bailey fight. Excuse me. Miltank fight. Sleep Powder goes wide. Rock Throw goes out. One and done. 51% damage HP. Takes Bloodsport down. It's now 5-5 apiece. Trainwreck coming back out. Has the para on it now, though. Headbutt going out. Staying in. The Razor Leaf going to be one and done. Super effective.
Welp.
Goose the Quilava coming out for Vimbert. Here's an Ember. Super effective. Bayleaf Stain and set up that Reflect. Little do we know that Ember is actually not a real move, folks.
It's all a lie.
Here comes Bellsprout, predicting the switch. Big Bite Force, the level 20 Rattata. Hanging out. Got that Reflect up behind the wall. Hyper Fang doing a huge chunk of damage. Sleep Powder goes wide. Q eats a berry. Hyper Fang again, enough to take down Q.
This is bad on multiple levels.
Spoiler alert, he still has a Kadabra. Hyper Fang goes out.
I don't want to think about it.
Confusion snapped out instantly with that Bitterberry, however. Hyper Fang critical hit, enough to bring down the now down. Brown Cow. Kolava, Goose, coming back out. The Smoke String goes out, outspeeding it. Interesting. 43% damage. The Berry gonna snack him back up. Hyper Fang finds its mark through that one stage accuracy drop. Here comes Shiny Fury. Huge Smoke String again, dropping that accuracy. Swift doing a beefy 41% damage. However, Amber answered in retaliation for 20% of its HP. Swift once again is enough to bring Goose down. Here comes Makoto the Flaffy, the sole survivor on Vimbert's team. Swift. Headbutt. Berries. It's Gen 2, folks. Swift again, 32%. Thunderwave going out. Get the para on huge. Huge, however, has a Paracure Berry on it.
How?
Swift enough to bring Makoto down, and Zedward goes 2-0 for the week. Once again. Look out.
Congratulations, Zed. Well played.
Thank you, thank you.
Teach me your mind-reading powers later.
Honestly, that berry stuff, like, I just put it on them at random. It just happened to work this time.
Fair enough.
That was a good battle, though. I don't need to teach you predicting powers because right at the beginning, you definitely had it.
I felt good about that at first, but then, rapidly fell apart.
No, did you send me a thing?
Yep,
there
sent.
We're in, Zed.
Yep, and I gotta open it up. All right. Starting off in the, I don't remember who has which version.
I'm gold.
Vimber has silver. In the silver corner is Vimbert with the Boss, the Ekans, and in the gold corner, Hugh Gaming with HBK, the Execute. Let's do it.
It's the Heartbreak Kid for those uninitiated in professional wrestling. Oh yeah, you have a fucking bite. Of course you do. Yep. Cool.
The Boss lands a couple bites in a row. And Hugh switches to X-Pack. The Boss uses Attract and heals itself with a berry. That Attract is turning out to be a good move.
Is it? Is it?
Well, if it was Whitney's miltank, yes, it would.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. The Infatuation procs and the X-Pack. The Boss continues to chip away. There is another headbutt. Hugh switching into Rocky the Onyx. Who outspeeds the Boss and takes it down. Vim answers with Q the Bellsprout. He uses Sleep Powder on John Cena, who switches. Fighted. You know, I was thinking about it. Rocky is kind of like The Rock. You kind of got a wrestler name out of it.
Kind of, yeah.
True.
Bimbert switches to Mizuki, his Geodude, and soaks up that headbutt. Takes about 10% damage. John Cena gets off a Sweet Kiss, gets a confused, but Mizuki pulls through and hits with a rock throw. John Cena takes it pretty well, though. Now, having used Charm and the confusion, Mizuki is forced to switch out. Makoto comes in, also being hit by Charm. Hugh, predicting a Thunder Shock or Thunder Wave, switches to Rock. Predicting a switch, switches into Q, the Bellsprout. The mind games have begun.
It's Gen 2.
And there is the Stun Spore. It lands this time as John Cena is once again swapped in against Q. And Vimbert switches back to Mizuki, hoping to land another attack against it. But Hugh says no and switches to his own Bellsprout, Tajiri, the shiny Bellsprout.
Oh god.
He starts by setting up growth. Vim switches to now. Fuse Ray. Tajiri hits himself in confusion, but restores some more health than he lost eating his berry. Giving up that growth setup, he is forced to switch back to John Cena. Peril takes the bite well from now the Zubat, and also eats his berry, restoring his health. But once again, now throws out a Confuse Ray. John Cena, confused and paralyzed. Paralysis procs. Both sides switch. Now we have Rocky and Mizuki facing each other. And there's the Mud Slap, doing considerably good amount of damage. Mizuki responds with Magnitude, doing a considerably more damage. And we continue Mud Slaps, lowering that accuracy. Magnitude hitting through 7, both times Magnitude 7. It's basically Onyx's low attack.
We were speed tied or quick claw?
Quick Claw, baby!
There it is.
Oh, wow. A Quick Claw, apparently, allows it to be allows it to outspeed Rocky and take it down. But not without taking some damage first. Now, is Vimbert going to switch? He does. He switches over to Makoto, who takes up the Vine Whip, doing 21% damage. Not bad. Makoto uses Headbutt and flinches Tajiri. Continuing with the Headbutt, there's the Poison Powder, trying to take down Makoto with Poison, and getting off a Vine Whip before taking down Tajiri, outspeeding him that time. They must have had a speed tie, I guess. There's Heartbreak Kid, the Execute, back out again. Now set up against a Poison Makoto. What is he going to do? Vim switches to now, and HBK uses Reflect, but is once again hit by that Confuse Ray. He pulls through the confusion though and does devastating confusion, almost takes out now restores a little bit of health. I don't know if that's going to save it again against another confusion. Luckily for him, Execute hits itself in its own confusion. Oh, it's not looking good for Hugh's Execute now. It keeps hitting itself and now just getting off that chip damage. Hugh decides to save it and switch in John Cena. And once again now throws out a Ray. It works. John Cena hitting itself in confusion. Vimbert getting very lucky with all those.
I just know the key to defeating Hugh is to give any chance for RNG to screw him over.
Checks out.
Vim switches to Mizuki, soaks up that headbutt from John C. Mizuki not going to be able to be another switch in again. It is hanging on 6% health now. It's in it to win it. It did not win it. Hitman, the Crocodile, comes in and takes it down with Ice Punch. I did not realize Hitman had Ice Punch on.
Pretty good.
That is a very good move. Vimbert switches in Makoto, his Flaffy. Crocodile. Makoto still at about half health, even though it's poisoned. There it takes the cut and responds with Thunder Punch. Another elemental punch that I didn't know someone had used it. Everyone's got strats.
Funny how that works.
He did take down the Crocodile and K, and that also goes down, but not before landing life. Now it's X-Pac in, ready to take down Makoto, but it just barely, just brings it down, just barely. Also now up to only John Cena. Things are not looking good. There it is. Once again, Thunder Punch takes down the last of Hugh's Pokemon. Vimbert wins.
I was under the assumption that poison resolved at the end of your turn in Gen 2. I was wrong.
I think it might in the actual games. We might be looking at some like Stadium 2 stuff here or something.
When does it resolve?
Feel like...
How does it work? I don't see you taking damage. If you knock them out, does it not?
Apparently not.
I feel like it does in the actual like mainline games, but apparently not on Showdown?
I don't know.
It's okay. Like I said.
I don't know.
Like I said, if I predicted that I was going to go 0-2 this week, so it's all good. All right, what's our updated point totals? I stay at 170.
I am at 205.
Holy.
Original 6 with the facts in chat. It resolves when the Pokemon attacks, but if they die, it doesn't deal damage.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's the new Hyper Beam, huh?
I guess. And I am up to 155 points.
There we go.
All right.
155, all right. Oh, 1 second. Where is it? Too many layers. Too many layers. There it is.
Too many layers.
All right. It is now time for the outro. We have our updated point totals. Zed is in the lead with 205 points. I'm in second. With 170 points. Vimbert is in a close third with 155 points. Next week, our level cap moves up to 25. We got the big ghost gym trainer Morty on the docket, along with the Kubono sisters, and the rival in Burn Tower.
Yeah, which something interesting I realized when I was playing in my Crystal practice run before. Crystal is actually like, hey, go to the Burn Tower before you can access the gym. I don't think us Gold and Silver boys have to deal with that. I mean, obviously we'll want to fight the rival anyway. But...
Well, continuing my speedrunner strategy, I'm about to get a Master Ball through the lottery, so I need to let Raikou out so I can catch him and use him for the rest of the run. So.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm gonna go to the Burn Tower probably, and gotta get them juicy rival points.
Mm-hmm. The game world does open up a little bit too if you're brave and bold enough to stay within that level cap while doing so.
25. I feel like. I guess I got trainers left in the national park, but I think I've cleared out most of the trainers. So.
Yeah, and those national park trainers are 100% skippable.
Yep.
To be fair, but they're also probably the safest ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, except for that mofo with his like level 15 Raichu with Thunderbolt.
Now we just gotta play the game.
I didn't remember that.
Caught me off guard for sure.
Now we just gotta play the game.
I knew the rollout Meryl.
Yeah, the rollout Meryl.
Guy with the cadet.
Yeah.
The real question is, where's my Bellsprout could actually get killed this week? What?
What? Spoilers.
Who said that? What? The tactical Bellsprout death. All right. Good fights, gentlemen. We are going to shut this stream down and then get ready to fire up After Dark. But before we do that, why don't you guys plug your streams? If you're on the stream, if you're on this channel watching already, you already know I'm here. But my hosts are also really close to affiliate, so let's push them there. So if you guys want to plug your channels.
Thank you.
I do appreciate it. I'm at twitch.tv/Vimbert. I stream Pokeboomers stuff for sure Tuesday, sometimes Wednesdays if I need the extra time. I also usually do a stream Saturday nights. It's kind of a weird, different game every 30 minutes. I pull lots of cursed Game Boy shit.
And I am Zedward from the channel Play Together, Stay Together, where me and my wife play games together. We play a lot of different games. I'll be continuing Pokeboomers on Sunday, and also a special new event game that we're going to be playing. Oh, hello. Thank you.
What?
A new game that we'll be playing tomorrow. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I got distracted by the noise.
Oh,
it didn't even pick up. So
yeah, it didn't pick
like,
up for us.
what's
Yeah,
happening?
you sound like you're just talking to yourself like a crazy person. All right, I'm Hugh, and the strength of me honors the strength in all of you. We'll be kicking over to Pokeboomers After Dark here shortly. I hope to see you along. There you go, BK hitting you with a follow. Hell yeah, let's go, team.
That's what I heard. You didn't hear that?
No, we didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard was the ding from the follow. That's why I said hello, thank you.
Oh, okay.
I was thanking your viewers.
All right. We'll see y'all as an After Dark.